Today, we're tackling the secrets of financial wisdom straight from the ancient Stoics. But hold up, don't let the ancient part scare you off. We're talking about some seriously cool, timeless ideas that could totally transform how you see and handle your dough. But before we jump into this treasure trove of knowledge, did you know that Stoicism isn't just about old dudes in robes? Nope. It's a practical philosophy that's been embraced by modern folks like entrepreneurs, athletes, and even psychologists. Yeah, it's not just about meditating under a tree. It's about mastering life skills that could seriously amp up your money game. So, buckle up and get ready to discover the ancient secrets to financial freedom. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring that notification bell to join our awesome community of money-savvy enthusiasts. Let's rock this journey together. First principle, don't spend more than you have. It might sound simple, but many miss this point. Ads push us to buy things we don't really need. It's tempting, but it leads to living paycheck to paycheck. The Stoics talk about self-control. They say happiness shouldn't come from stuff. Instead, find contentment in what you already have. Treat yourself sometimes, sure, but be smart about it. The trick is telling apart what you need, like food and shelter, from what you want, like the newest phone or fancy clothes. Once you see the difference, you make better choices with your money. Think of it like the race between the hare and the tortoise. You don't want to be the hare, burning through everything quickly. Be more like the tortoise, steady and thoughtful. Being smart with money isn't about being stingy. It's about setting yourself up for a comfy life without always worrying about money. Imagine having savings for unexpected stuff, no debt, and the freedom to do what you want. It's possible if you live within your means. It takes discipline. If you're used to spending without thinking, it'll be tough at first, but the peace of mind from being financially stable is totally worth it. Start by looking at how you spend, separate needs from wants, and commit to staying within your limits. It's not about giving up good things. It's about making choices that lead to a better life. Isn't that what we all want? That's the power of this Stoic principle. It's not just about money, it's about shaping your mindset for a rich and satisfying life. Let's dive deeper into the second important principle, which is just as crucial, paying attention to your money. We often hear that ignorance is bliss, but when it comes to your finances, not paying attention can lead to big problems. Part of being wise, which is a key part of Stoicism, is being aware of your financial situation. Many people ignore their money situation, maybe out of fear or just not paying attention. But facing up to your financial reality, even if it's not great, is the first step to fixing things. Imagine your finances like a garden. If you ignore it, problems grow. But with care and attention, you can keep things in order and make it flourish. Stoicism teaches seeing things as they are, without illusions. That applies to money too. Understand your income, debts, expenses, and where your money goes. It might be scary, but it's necessary for stability and growth. Ignoring finances often leads to bad money habits, but knowing where you stand financially helps you make smarter decisions that match your goals. Taking responsibility for your finances is crucial. Blaming outside factors doesn't solve anything. It's about understanding how your actions affect your money. Remember, you're in control of your finances. Let this philosophy guide you to financial know-how and independence. So, let's not ignore our finances, but give them the attention they deserve. This leads us to the next important point. The third principle is to stop connecting money with feeling good. This is a big change in how we see life. In our society, we're taught that having lots of money means being happy. We're told that owning more things makes us happier. But that's not really true. Stoicism, a practical way of thinking based on logic, perspective, and being good, disagrees. It teaches us that real happiness comes from being good. You might wonder how being good is connected to money or feeling good. It's actually very connected. Stoics believe that being good is the most important thing. Living a life of wisdom, bravery, fairness, and self-control is the best way to be happy. Being good is something we can control, unlike money, which we can't always control. It's not about what we own, but about who we are and how we live. Think about it. We've heard about rich people who are very unhappy and regular people who are happy. Having a lot of money doesn't always mean being happy. What really matters is how good of a person you are and what choices you make. Stuff doesn't last forever. You might get a new thing and feel happy for a while, but that feeling goes away. It's like a cycle you can't stop. But if you look for richness in knowledge, experiences, and relationships, you'll find happiness that lasts. The things you learn, the things you live through, and the love you give and get stay with you. They make your life better in ways that things you own can't. They give you a feeling of being complete and having a purpose. That's what real richness is. Also, remember that Stoicism teaches us to be thankful for what we have. Being thankful is a kind of richness. When you learn to be thankful for what you have, you start feeling like you have enough. This feeling brings peace and happiness. In the end, changing how you see money and happiness is very important. It's a journey from looking outside for approval to looking inside for happiness. It's about knowing that having a lot of money doesn't mean you're happy. Getting rid of the idea that money makes you happy might be hard, but it's an important step if you want to be really happy. And remember what the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said. It's not the man who has too little, but the man who wants more that is poor. Let's talk about our fourth principle. Think about risks. Just the word might make you a bit scared or worried. That's normal, but these feelings often stop us from doing our best. Stoicism says courage is really important. Fear of failing or facing tough stuff shouldn't stop us from taking careful risks. Think about it. What's the big thing that successful people do? They have the guts to take risks. They step out of what's comfy, deal with uncertainty, and face challenges. They get that it's through risks that they learn, grow, and eventually succeed. So, what's this mean for you? It's about changing how you see risks. Instead of thinking of them as chances to lose, see them as chances to gain something. It's about thinking that challenges help you succeed. Think about a seed in the ground. It takes a big risk by being out there, but it's the only way it becomes a strong tree. In our money lives, taking risks might mean trying a new job or saving money instead of spending it all right away. Yeah, things might not work out, but they could also turn out way better than you expect. But hey, when I say take risks, I don't mean being reckless. Stoicism says, take risks you've thought about and understood. That means you need to know what you're doing, be smart, and get your situation. Remember our earlier principles about knowing yourself and always learning. Life is just a bunch of risks. Every choice comes with some risk. But if we don't dodge them and face them, we open ourselves to lots of cool chances. Risks help us grow, get better, and get closer to what we want in life, whether that's being financially secure or just being happy. So, let's walk this path boldly. Let's not shy away from risks. They change us, make us better. Each risk you take gets you closer to the life you want. Every challenge you beat is a piece of your success. Let's dig into the fifth principle. Don't ignore improving yourself. As a Stoic, aim for constant growth just like a tree keeps growing. We should also aim for personal growth. What's that? It's about being the best you can be. It means spending time and effort to learn more, get better at what you do, nurture your talents, and take care of yourself. Like how software needs updates to stay good, we need to keep learning to stay competitive. Now here's a common mistake: staying in your comfort zone. It's comfy and safe, but it doesn't help you grow. In Stoicism, it's like a still pond. It's calm but leads to decay. Stepping out of this zone is like diving into a river. It might be tough, but it gives you energy and helps you grow. Working on yourself isn't a luxury, it's a must. It's about being brave, leaving your comfort zone, and learning all your life. If we stop learning, we might become outdated like a shark that needs to keep moving to survive. Investing in yourself matters. It could mean more education, finding a mentor, or just reading every day. This investment can change your career, relationships, and life quality. You might wonder if it's possible. Time and money can be limitations. But remember self-control. It's about making the right choices for your long-term goals. In short, self-improvement is a journey, not a destination. Aim for progress, not perfection. Use the Stoic idea of always learning and growing. Focus on becoming a better you every day. Every day is a chance to learn, improve, or see things differently. Don't ignore personal growth. Invest in yourself and see your life change for the better. Let's dig into the sixth principle. Quit blaming others. This idea is crucial in Stoic philosophy. It's all about taking responsibility for ourselves. If we want to improve our money situation and life in general, we have to see our role in what happens and stop pointing fingers. Why does this matter? We're in a culture where it's simpler to blame circumstances, people, or systems for our problems. But when we do that, we lose control over our lives. We become victims instead of taking an active role in where we're going. It might feel better to blame someone else, but that's a trap. Every time we blame others for our money problems, we give up the power to change and learn. Stoicism teaches the opposite. It tells us to take charge, own up to what we do, and take control of our lives. It's about knowing that we have the power to shape our money situation. This mindset shifts us from being passive to being in control. Think about it this way. Say you get into big credit card debt. It's easy to blame high interest rates or pressure from society to spend. But in reality, it was our choice to use that card. Admitting that doesn't mean we're stuck feeling guilty. It means we can learn and make better choices in the future. Taking responsibility means understanding that our money situation is a result of what we do. External stuff matters, sure, but how we react matters more. Take the recent pandemic, for example. Many lost jobs, but some used that time to learn new things or start businesses. That's the power of taking responsibility. It lets us adapt and grow, no matter what's happening. This principle connects to the Stoic idea of understanding what we can control and what we can't. We might not control the economy, but we control how we spend, our mindset about money, and our commitment to learning more. In short, stop blaming others isn't just a rule, it's a way of life. It's about owning up to mistakes and always trying to be better. It's knowing that the key to a good life isn't in outside stuff, but inside us. So let's embrace it, because as the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, it's not things that bother us, but how we see them. Moving to the seventh principle, don't live just to make others happy. This principle comes from the Stoic way of thinking. It tells us to live by our own values, not by what society expects from us, especially in today's digital world. There's a lot of pressure to fit in and please others. We might end up living lives that aren't true to ourselves, trying to get approval from others. This happens with money too. We try to match what others have, even if it puts us in debt. The Stoics say we should be independent, not constantly trying to please others. Instead, we should focus on our own financial journey. Knowing what you really want with your money is key. Then make a plan that fits your goals, not what everyone else is doing. It's tough, needs patience, but it pays off. When you stop living for others, you take control of your life and money. You're less stressed and happier. Remember, stick to your values when it comes to money. Don't let what others do guide you. Change is part of life, even in money matters. The Stoics teach us to accept change instead of fighting it. Economic stuff changes all the time. Jobs come and go, industries change. Instead of fighting this, learn to adapt. Maybe it means learning new skills or trying different investments. Change can be scary, but it also brings opportunities. Knowing what's going on in the economy helps. And stay flexible with your plans and choices. Being rigid won't help things. Embracing change isn't just about money, it's about living a good life. It's about growing and finding your true self. So let's not fight change, let's go with it. That's how we find freedom and happiness. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you found these principles as helpful as I did. Remember, small changes in how we handle money can make a huge difference in our lives. If you want more tips like these, hit that subscribe button below and join our community. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if it resonated with you. Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences with these principles. Stay awesome, keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.